Let's see what's going on. Ooh. My Poncho Santos bird. Hold up. Make sure this is on mute. Let's go. Let's get into this. Let's see what's the tea. Let's go and see what's the tea with this. Yeah. I think we pretty much know the tea. We have giving money, travel. Somebody want money so they can travel. Karmic friends that's reflecting right now, that's haunted by something. Somebody want money to travel. Child services in reverse. So somebody's about to lose a case with child services. And they need money to travel. Talking shit. They could be having child service problems because they talking shit to child services. That's good. Yeah, that'll help you. But now they need money to travel. I know they don't need money to travel to child services to talk shit to child services. Force it. So forces things on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want. This is somebody that going to child service to talk shit to get what they want with their children. Fake accounts. Running. So they could be trying to steal their kids from child services. So they're gonna try to force their way by talking shit. That's crazy. Child, an offer. This is sounding crazy. This is starting to sound real crazy. Somebody needs somebody to give them money. I'm going to do a tarot on this too. Somebody needs somebody to give them money to travel to child service, which they already lost the case, because that's in reverse. So they're going to go in and talk shit and force their way in, force things on them, basically. That's crazy. So basically fight them. That's crazy. So force it. They're going there. They're going to child services. They borrowed money from somebody to go to child service. Look. So they're not married no more either. They thought they tried to marry for money, I guess, to get child services out their way. Running. I told you they're going to run with their child. You know what I'm getting? This is crazy. You want to go get money for somebody to go travel to child service, which you already lost your kids, to go talk shit and then force your way in somehow. And then not only that, you married for money, but you got divorced because you just tried to get over on child services. Drama starter. It's a drama starter, and they're gonna run with the kids. Try to run with the kids. This is a crazy person. They might be trying to impersonate somebody. So you gonna try to go impersonate somebody? Who you impersonating? I think at child services they only accept the mom or the dad to come pick them up or come visit them. So they might do this while they visiting. That's what I'm getting. And then try to run with the kids. So this got to do something with a child service case. They're not hooked. All these children ain't hooked to them. Or this man or woman ain't hooked to them. The one they married for money ain't hooked to them no more. That's crazy. It's a lot of reverse. You got child services, hooked and reverse. Creativity. They try to be creative when they do it. They try to impersonate somebody. Who are you impersonating? Steals your ideas, copies your work. Oh. So they're going to try to pretend like they're a child service worker. Now, this is really juicy. This is crazy. For the case. Because they caught this case of child services. So, they're going in there and perpetrate like they are a child service worker. Love triangle. So, whatever with this marrying, this person ain't hooked to them no more. Marrying for money. They know they only married them for the money to get their kids, to make it look good for child services, to have a fake smile with child services. Crazy. Scarcity tactics. So they're using the scarcity tactics with child services. Ooh, you good. Them and their car with friends. So I guess a getaway car. So okay. So number one, they're borrowing money, probably from their karmic friends, to get money, to get to this, to travel to child services. They're going to pretend like they're a child service agent. I guess that's what they call them. They're going to talk some type of shit, force their way in by impersonating somebody. The person that they ended up marrying to make it look good for child services is not hooked to this, not hooked to them no more. They figured out that they was using them just to do a fake smile with child services to make shit look good. So they're going to get creative and use some scarcity tactics with the child service agent. Force their way in, stalker. So right now they stalking their children and the agent that has the kid. To see how they can, work this out. They probably stalked the person to their house. Telling you, wolf in sheep clothing. They coming in like, impersonator. They gonna impersonate a child service. What? You going that far? Bruh, sis. Girl fight. And they gonna girl fight. And they got in trouble because they was always partying. So child service cop blocked them. Now they stalking them. They could be following someone on a fake account, moving in silent. Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy, y'all. You be hearing about stories like this on Lifetime. So they're gonna force their way in, talk shit like, you're not doing the right thing as I'm so and so and so a badge. I'm so and so and so and so. And then I'm here to take the kids to another location. These are the documents. So the fake accounts, they could be forging documents. This person could be forging some type of documents that deals with child services, badge, whatever she trying to figure out. It's a she. Trying to figure out whatever she need. What is it that she need to show, to come in there, forge these documents, the children names, all that stuff, to transfer them for them to travel. Oh, shit. Damn. Dirt digging. I just told you that. They dirt digging to find out what papers that they need. This person is planning on moving. They already got their shit packed. They plan to take these children to another country, I'm guessing. But they're gonna do this by force. Love triangle. I get they changing the kids' names. Love triangle. So whoever they marry put them in a third party anyway. Moving. They already got this shit packed. They're moving in silence. Oh my God, please, yo. Put your kids in danger in their head. Right now they thinking they're in their head. I told you, going studying on fake accounts, ego. And they got a big ego because they think they too busy winning. This gonna win. They're gonna win this girl fight. They're gonna win this. Okay? But they lost the case against child services. Like, so they're taking the kids to wherever the kids at now. You know how child services do. You only can come visit them certain times, something like that. But they dirt digging right now, looking for dirt on them and trying to figure out what exactly documents they need for them to act like they're an agent, act like they're child service agent. Like, we coming to check on the kids, you know. We heard some complaints. We heard complaints about something. So they try to go in there and act like a person. They're like a big dog. They go in there and try to act like the big dog over child services, what I'm getting. Forging documents, change their name. They plan on moving. They going in and act like, I don't know, what would you call the top dog? Like, not the manager, but they are president, something like that. They're going in and act like the top dog. So they doing fake accounts to look up who is the, president of this company, who is the main person of child services. Like, not just that state, but I just see like they getting documents from like high up. Like, I'm so-and-so from, this state, and I heard that you wasn't doing your, I got complaints that you wasn't doing I got plenty of complaints that you wasn't doing your, taking the recommendations or something, or abuse or something like that seriously. So I came to check on these kids, talk to these kids. Y'all, this shit is slick. They're like, I'm coming to talk to the children about how they being treated in this facility right here. I need to take them somewhere in private and talk to them. So give them money to travel. They already got this shit packed. They already got the kids shit packed. I heard fake IDs. They dirt dig all this already. They know how to impersonate. They got all this shit. They gonna girl fight if they have to. Damn, I heard cha-cha-cha. Somebody know how to cha-cha-cha? What the fuck? Somebody gonna have trophies and cha-cha in or something? What the hell? Some Mexican cha-cha-cha? Something like that. I don't know. But it's crazy. Always partying. That's why your kids got in child services. It's played out. So it finally got played out. Like, trying to play them with the marrying for money. They saw right through it. So the guy ended up leaving. Like, I can't play this role no more. Dust it off. You might well forget about it. Forget about it. You know how the Italians do. Forget about it. And my hand itching. And then we got bankrupt. This man went bankrupt taking, trying to help them. Almost went bankrupt trying to help them. Past due bills. All that. Like, we need to make them, you need to buy this. You need to buy a home. We need to get a home. You got to get a home. Parenting skills. They take parenting skills classes. They got to take those. Yo, this person already going to have the money to travel. So it's like top dog. That's what I'm saying, the top dog. They researching all that shit. Like, who the top dog of child services, at this district, who's over them, and and they know how to do the fake IDs, all that shit, dirt digging. They know how to do the fake IDs. And they're going to go there and be like, have the badge, all that shit, wolves and sheep clothing, impersonate it, and keep coming out. They about to go there impersonate to be this person. They was broke, but they got some money to travel. Yo, this person going in there, spiritual hater. They're going in there to impersonate this. They're not haunted by this either. They ain't gonna have no flashbacks, no memories about this. They going in there to do that legal issues. They gonna weigh them scales. Moving on, thank you, next. I'm trying to tell you, and this person's got bad habits. No wonder that ego bad. So they might go do some drugs before they do this. This is crazy. Happy Saturday. Thank you for the flower. Love you. This great. Yo. So you got nothing to lose. That's basically, I lost my kids. I lost my husband. He ain't hooked to me no more. I got all these legal issues. I got to do what I got to do. Move on. Thank you. Next. Dust it off. Yo. This person is diabolical. I understand. Kind of understand, though. Bad karma. Bad timing. The time. Wasting time. They don't want to waste no more time crying over you. So they crying over their kids. Love on the brain. Cop blocking. They believe that this social services is cop blocking them from their kids. So they have a problem with the person that, the person, the main person they give you to come see you, or they got different people to come, you can see, or bring your kids, or something like that. Give you a certain time to spend with your kids, something like that, then come back and pick them up, or you drop them off. But this person is planning to get some money, to travel, to child services, because they lost this legal issue. They're going to go in there and talk shit like a forcer. Oh, okay. Talking shit like a forcer. Impersonating somebody. Talking shit like a forcer. Okay. I'm the enforcer. And I heard, how, especially when they get that ego with them drugs, I heard that y'all was abusing these kids, but they got to do, so they got a karmic friend doing it. Damn. That's what I was missing. It's the karmic friend they bringing with them to do this shit. Because they know they face. You get what I'm saying? So it's the karmic friends. Impersonating. So they getting this together now. Dirt digging. They telling them the way to do it. Be creative. How to be creative. With child services. Lingo, shit like that. Damn. They really in their head about this shit. So they teaching them the lingo. They got a getaway car course. Cop blocking. Yup. I told you they believe that this child services is cop blocking them. They teaching them the lingo of it unfazed. And they don't give a fuck. Any means necessary, I'm hearing. I don't know why I heard. Look at them creeping. I told you they watching them. What was that movie? Y'all know what I'm talking about. The bank robbery with the 4 girls, Latifah. Oh, hell no. You remember I said getaway car. What is that show? I can't think. I don't know why that skipped my brain. I love that movie. What is it? What is that movie with Queen Latifah, Will Smith's wife? What is it? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Threatening. I'm telling you. I told you they doing the inside scoop on what they need to have, what they need to do. Court a case. Because they caught this case. I'm going to get it in a minute. I know they did a bank robbery together. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Queen Latifah, Will Smith, wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, the other girl that played on Beloved, And my girl, what's her name? She played on 2 Play that game. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When they robbed the bank together. Yeah. So, Into You. Good chemistry, good vibes, positive, happiness hater. They believe these people is a happiness hater. They like on drugs and they don't give a fuck. That's what I'm getting. Like that shit. Not, how can I get, think of that movie, man. That's my favorite movie. I'll think of it later on. But they got somebody to do this. They're thinking of creative ways to do this. They're getting a common friend to do it. Because they know they face. But it's something about money, bank robbery, maybe a bank scam to get money to travel. Because I did see like somebody going in a bank with a disguise. Some shit like that, going in the bank with a disguise. That's why I'm bringing that movie up. I can't even think of it right now. But yeah, doing a scam. Them and a friend gonna do a scam. They already got their bags packed. Some type of scam at the bank. Get that money, wear a disguise, and then go here. Screenshot. Getting evidence, proof facts. Girl fight. And they're gonna fight them. I'm getting that movie, man. This shit about to go down inside school. This shit about to go. Y'all know what movie I'm talking about, man. If I gotta get my phone, because I don't like, you know how you get that brain freeze a little bit? Not actually brain freeze, but you know what I mean. Like, it just slips your mind. And I bet you when I get up, for some reason when I get up, then it come to me. Watch. That's good. So they doing something at the bank. They're about to get some big time money at the bank. I hope I ain't what I think it is. I think it's just a cash a big check. I think it's just to cash a big ass check. Takers was a good ass movie too. I like that movie. I might watch that movie tonight. Takers, that shit was good as fuck, wasn't it? Y'all ain't like Takers? Set it off. These chicks about to set it off. That's why I'm getting the scene with them like traveling, going overseas. You remember Jada Pinkett Smith when she was the last one? You know, they about to set this off. It's something about they getting that money. They already got their bags packed. I heard Erykah Badu pack like bag lady. Okay, yeah. So they're gonna do a scam at a bank giving money. It's like whatever they're getting, ooh, this is some bank. This is some bank. This is some bank. It's some type of bank scam they're gonna do before they go here. And then if they have to force their way in that motherfucker, they're gonna come in with force though. What I'm getting, thief. Didn't I just tell you they're gonna rob the fucking bank? Did I just tell you they're gonna rob the fucking bank, man, with a disguise? It's like some set it off shit. Y'all might hear about this shit on the news. This crazy. This gonna be on the news. They're like irritate their demons. You're like irritate their demons. Bad karma. They believe like, maybe they believe the devil on their ass, but they ain't haunted by it. They don't give a fuck. I'm trying to tell you. These motherfuckers about to do some set it off shit. And I'm seeing it's like 3 women. It's 3 women. Shit, maybe they all in child services. Who the hell knows? And they all at the same facility. I don't know. But I don't think so. I think it's just one particular that they're going to help their friend. They're going to get this bag, and they're going to get their children because they believe they cop blocking. Whatever. Whoever this woman is, they might end up hurting her. Ego. Girl fight. They're going to end up hurting the lady. The worker, they're going to end up hurting. And they don't feel haunted by it either because they believe that you're trying to cop like they doing it on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like they doing this on purpose. Trying to be funny, doing this on purpose. So she probably been wanted the girl fight her, but she's sending her friend in because they already know her face. They think this lady in her ego. Like, yeah, they think she in her ego. Look. Look how she dressed and shit. You know, one of those ones that be trying to get smart with you and shit. I'm just feeling that energy like it's one of those women that be trying to get smart and shit with you. Like, you gonna do them classes or you ain't gonna get your kids that. Some shit like that. Talk real rough around the edges. This is the type of person you get smart back with. Or if you do, they punish you. Something like that. So these people don't care. It's like, cock-a-doodle-doo, I'm here, bitch. You know, some type of shit like that. You and your ego, but we here. But they sending a karmic friend in. So it's almost like set it off. The two was sitting in the car. The other two girls sitting in the car to get away. They gonna park somewhere else. I've seen this brown building. It's a brown building, brick building. Maybe that's where they go visit their children at. Or something like that. They get visiting, whatever. Yeah, they about to set it off. They don't care. Look, you see how wild she going? The cock-a-doodle-doo. I'm telling you, she gonna go wild on it. And they just robbed a bank. Stole out a bank. I'm not getting like actually go in there. They're gonna have a disguise on. But I'm not getting to actually go in here with a gun and rob people. It's some type of big ass scam. And that money sitting there waiting there. That's when that money clear. It's something about when the money clear. And they get to travel. So they waiting for something to clear in the bank. And then they're going to do this shit. But right now, they're getting all the creativity things down pat. The documents that need to have. The badge. The name of the person. Like impersonating the person. That's the high ranking person. Like the district. Somebody from the district. They're going to be, because you know they never met nobody from the district. They never met nobody from the district. It's like something like played out. Like, yeah, this is played out. We got complaints about so-and-so, these kids right here. They made some type of complaint. Their mother made some type of complaint. And we need to talk to them privately. I hear that. Like, you got an extra room? Because we got to talk to these kids privately and ask them questions about something. So they studied the building. Didn't I say they was stalking? They studied the ins and outs of that building. So while they was going to visit them kids, they was studying the ins and outs of that building. They know where the back door at, the exit, the stairs. I'm seeing somebody like go to the bathroom while they visiting their kids. They see the exit. So they going out the back door. They told them to park in the back. Or park on the side somewhere. It's got to be on the side or it's probably on the side. Yeah. Where's no cameras? Happiness hater. They believe this lady's like played out and a happiness hater. Like I heard somebody fucking, you know what they call lame ass. Because they dusted off. Like this case, it was like, we finished, we done. I'm just getting, this is a smart DSS, like, social work, child services worker. Like she gets smart with you. We're about to finish this, we're about to close this case. I'm about to stamp these papers and they can go to foster home. You don't want to do what you got to do. You want to be out here always partying. Don't think we don't know. Something like that. Like she real smart like that. And her friend, the girl that's her child is in child service, her friend is one of those thugs. Like, oh, you know how she go back and tell her, like, this bitch got smart. We talking about da-da-da-da-da. So while they stalking, they look like, oh, that bitch look like a lame. I can handle her. Dust her right the fuck off. They on some set it off shit. I can dust that bitch right the fuck off. Ain't nothing. I got you. I see that bitch as a happiness hater. That bitch probably don't. I heard don't get none. She seemed like she don't get none. Some shit like that. Oh, this some set it off shit. Whoops and she clothing. They come and get. This gonna be on the news. Quarter case with the child services, and they're on the verge. The legal. They already in the proceedings. So they go trying to catch it before they stamp this damn case. They gonna get this child. These children. I'm hearing it's 3. Before they go back to court. They're going to get these kids before court, before they stamp them papers. So they probably already heard that once they heard them children was getting took away, it's like, we're going to run. Now, here's what we do. We're going to sit up there. We're going to mastermind this shit now. It's the girl with her kids in child service and 2 other girls. Listen, and then they follow the lady, stalked her, stalked the building. They sitting up there like, you know, you go in here, next time you go visit, you look inside to see if they got a back door, go to the bathroom, see if there's any windows, anything like that. It ain't no windows in the bathroom. I'm gonna tell you right now, ain't no windows in the bathroom. They about to go to the back door to exit. But they're gonna make sure they looking at the rooms to see if there's a room next to the, the exit. That's what they're doing. That's what they was going in there. A couple of times when they was going to visit their kids, that's what they was peeping game. And then the girl said, oh, she ain't no problem. She like a lame. She look like she ain't getting none. That's what I heard. It look like she ain't getting none. Whoa. I can handle this, but it's some type of big ass check. They're going to cash when it clear. When it clear that they planning to get before they travel. Dodging bullets. I heard St. Lucia. Somebody could be for St. Lucia. So they trying to dodge this bullet or told you this other girl ain't playing. Cop blocking. Move out of our way. So shit like, they try to make sure they don't have to do this. That's what I'm getting. They try to make sure they don't have to get violent. They want to do this with ease. That's why they getting the documents, file the documents, getting the ID, what type of, I'm seeing somebody look at what type of badges they wear at that Pacific district. Yeah. I see a chick with a damn suitcase with some files and with like blue, them blue folders that you fold over and then you got the string on it and you tie it around a circle. She got about 3 folders like that in her hand. Oh, they slick, man. They is real slick, dirty offer. I'm trying to tell you. Dirty offer, cyberbullying. They're going to go bully. Being bullied online, they're suffered from that. So they emailing this. This lady. Dirty offer. So what they doing? Setting this chick up. Being bullied online. I don't know why I get like they sent something to the district office about like a picture or they stalked this lady, carless. They did something to her car. They stalked her to her home. They did something to her car. And then they said they got the inside scoop over and did some cyberbullying, like sent something to the district manager to try to get her fired, but it didn't work. So they result to this running. They got the court thing. They about to stamp that shit when they go to court. So obsessive lover. They obsessive over them kids. The way they doing this, carless, and that's why they getting a ride with the thief. So the girl is the one that is driving. The girl is the one she the thug. She don't give a fuck. She's like, we're gonna go ahead and do this. It's just like I'm picking up, set it off, and offer. So she must have been the one that made the offer to her. Like, if you want your kids back, I know how to get your kids back. You might be haunted. What I tell you, but she ain't. When she told her, she like, I'm not haunted. Let's do this shit. She said, I know how to get that money at that bank. Once that money, they making up all this, and we're gonna just go on there. We're gonna make sure we dot our I's, cross our T's. We're gonna make sure we know all their documents. We're gonna make sure they, their lingo, the way they talk, they getting this shit down pat. So they've been planning this shit for months. Dirty offer. They're about to motherfucking run with these kids, man. They got IDs. Look, photo proof. Oh my God. You know that shit? Look, y'all. Let me show y'all something. This shit funny as hell what I just saw. Y'all, wait a minute, y'all. This shit gonna be funny as shit right now. Let me show you what I just saw. They got these kids taking pictures. Hold the fuck up. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. They got these kids taking pictures. You know how they do the background? The blue, I don't got blue. But let me show you this shit. I just seen this shit. They got the kids. When the kids come visit them, they already got the kids taking pictures like, that shit funny as shit, though, but it's blue in the back, or black. The background is supposed to be black, right? Or blue. I just seen them taking pictures of a child like that, man. They got their child photo proof. They making fake IDs. They got all this shit. Wolves and sheep clothing with them fake IDs, man. Different name. I just seen somebody doing that with their child when they came to visit. Like, all right, stand right there and just take this picture. So they getting all types of shit. They could be getting if you got different name, they could be getting passport. These I ain't gonna say motherfuckers, but they getting a passport for them, the two other girls, them, and the kids. They about to go. I keep hearing St. Lucia. It's something about St. Lucia. They about to go. They got the inside scoop they need. It's about to go down. It's like almost like Set It All, but in a different type of way. They just cashing a big ass check, waiting for a big ass check to clear. Thief, impersonator. I'm telling you, rejected. Because something got rejected in the court. I'm trying to tell you. Stalker, and they've been stalking this DSS work. I told you they sent something to the district manager. That didn't work to get her fired. So now they come and ask the district manager. Impersonating this district manager. Like, yeah, putting the law down. Like, something got rejected in the system. Or I came to talk to you about what I got at the, what I got from, in the email about you. So I came to investigate you, and I came to investigate. So it's going to be on the time that they're supposed to visit these kids before she leave to bring the kids to her. Okay? She got to impersonate. Before she leaves to go bring kids, they didn't time that shit out. Like, I see what time she leave. I see what time she bring the kids. I see where she drive from. I know her home. This is a real photo proof. They got photo proof of all this shit. They got this shit down to the motherfucking map. Getting evidence. They got all the evidence they need. She acting like she did like the district. What do you call the DSS? No child services on top. I think it's the district. The main district. Wasting time. Reflecting. They're reflecting right now. Bad reputation. I heard a bad taste in my mouth. Broke ass. Spiritual hater. This is crazy. An offer. Inside scoop. I told you they got that inside scoop coming in here like, look, acting like, look, they're not telling you about the pad and shit. Acting like they really asking questions. They acting like they really a district manager. Like they're gonna be asking the kids questions in the room. But they about to first they're gonna question her. We got an email from, about you, but we need to talk to the kids. This is before she leave with the kids. Can I question them without you in the other room? Bam. I just see somebody saying, go, 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 go. Like telling the kids to go down the stairs. So it's some levels. It's some levels, like back stairs. It's like the emergency exit. Go, 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 go. I just heard some of my groupies. I told you they all teed me the fuck out, man. This is like some set it off shit, but it's different. This would make a good movie. This would make a damn good movie, but it ain't. Obsessive lover. She obsessed with these kids. The boss daddy that she married for money ain't fucking with her. He's not linked to this shit. The hell going on out there? You hear that, right? Rolling, 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 rolling. Love on the brain. Because they love their kids. At least that's good. They feel like this lady ain't shit. Wants her kids back. So it's a court date coming up in October. That's what I'm hearing. So they did a big, like, cashier's check. That's what I'm getting. God damn. A big cashier's check. It could be like, I don't know why I'm getting this from overseas. And they're just waiting for this to clear. This is a big cashier's check scheme. They're just waiting for this shit to clear. And then once it cleared, they already got shit down pat. That's like a set it off shit, I'm telling you. It's a cashier's check. Give me money. They're going to get bang. Money in the bank. Show you what you think. So they already got different names. I told you I see them kids taking pictures like they got the blue back here. They studying all that, like the picture to take for the passports, all that, the name. You motherfucker got all that shit, man. They got going. What? Anyway, dirty offer. So they're coming in to make a dirty offer. They creeping. I tell you, they're going to be creeping out that exit. Don't they look like an exit? I told you they went in there to look and see where the exit was. And they're going to be creeping. I've seen the lady like, go, 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 run, 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 run. Bad reputation. She unbothered with it. She don't care. This shit going to be on the news. Same shit, different day. Uninterested. Romantic love fear, Queen Rising. This some crazy shit right here. It's a cashier's check. Could be 100,000. I heard. Cashier's check. They just waiting for that shit to clear. And then it's hook, line, sinker from there. They're not playing no fucking games. Rejected. All because they about to get rejected in court, as I heard in October. They believe this lady cop blocked them, like did something funny. Like didn't speak up for them or said something funny on the paperwork for her to lose her kids. And I keep hearing a girl say, she look like a fucking lady, like she ain't getting none. Some shit like that. They stalking her, following her. They know where she live at. This is crazy. And they're going to go impersonate a district manager. Child services in reverse. So that means this is already active where as though they're losing their children in this legal situation, court situation. And they feel like it's this lady's fault. Because I just see this lady, she talk nasty. Like, you know how you supposed to, like, be nice to the parents? And she must don't like this girl for some reason. But you see how someone be talking nice to the parents, like, just get this A, B, and C done. And then you don't have nothing to worry about. Make sure you're not partying too much. Make sure you're not using drugs. Make sure you're going to take urines. We're going to take drug tests. Make sure you're not drinking or doing drugs. Make sure you have a stable place for them to stay. Take some parenting classes, anger management. If it was abuse involved, they might tell them something like that. And this lady was making things hard. Like, instead of helping, talking shit. And then putting stuff on the documents for when they go back to court. It was part of her scarcity tactics for the judge. And so she was like, all right, since she gonna do that, she got some type of dirt dig. She dirt dig on this lady, and she sent something to the district man. It didn't work. That scarcity tactic she used, it didn't work. It's played out. So she gotta do what she gotta do before they stamp that paper in court. Before that judge stamped that paper, they're using their creativity right now. So what they do, watch set it off, but it's a whole different type of set it off, forcing. And the girlfriend is the one gonna be the force. Oh, okay, if we get dirty, then just text me. You know what I gotta do. If it get dirty, you know what I'll do. This shit crazy. It was something about a love triangle too, like with the boss daddy. Like it must have been a fight, and CPS must have been called back there again. And so the boss daddy left. So it's like not looking stable now. And she could have told the lady, like, don't write it on there. Don't write that he ain't here no more. And the lady was like, nope. Talking shit. Told you. Travel. They going to St. Lucia, somewhere like that. They got passports. I told you I seen this as flash. When I was talking to y'all, I just seen a blue-black wall, like they could have used like sky blue, not wallpaper, but gift wrapping paper. They used sky blue gift wrapping paper, y'all. And they was like telling the kid, stand in front and take the picture. And you just see a flag. Who the hell do some shit like that? I see sky blue fucking fucking gift wrapping paper. The hell going on with this right here, y'all? This is a plan, y'all. You're going to hear about this on the news, especially about that $100,000 cashier's check. Look at that shit. That shit look like it's like somebody just like, maybe they stole it from somebody. At a bank, they got to wait till it clear. Go pick that money up. That's a lot of money. They already got that suitcase ready to put that money up, though. I know that's right. And some clothes. They gonna put that shit in there. What the hell? Please don't do it if you on my channel. But I understand when it's a rock and a hard place. That is crazy, yo. It's like some set it off mixed in with some other shit. Stop waiting. Let's get something. They gotta do this before October. That's when their court date is. What's going on out here, man? Let's go. Fall. Tell you something about fall. This is crazy what I just saw. Divine timing is at play. You got February, next full moon. October 7th is the next full moon. So this plan could be, didn't I just say the court date is in October? Next full moon. Something is complete. Like, no turnaround. After that, a full moon means something is complete time stamp. So before it gets stamped, they could have court on the 8th, something, I don't know what. Just around the corner. Next full moon, a special date. I heard mark that shit on your calendar. Bitch. What the hell? I heard mark that shit on your calendar, bitch. Y'all be cussing all the time, but I did hear that. Mark that on your calendar, bitch. But I got to mark it on my calendar for it. It ain't me rushing in. Didn't I just tell you, wolf in sheep clothing rushing in? They gonna do this like a bull. It's crazy. This is real crazy, y'all. In a few weeks, it's not too late for them to turn this around. That's, yo. So, that's a federal crime, right? Taking kids, kidnapping kids. Then you got the cashier's check. And you know the feds pick up something if it's more than 10,000 at a bank. You cash something more than 10,000 at a bank, or you put in 10,000 more than 10,000 at a bank. Feds start looking at that because they start researching your income. Y'all know that already. Y'all should know that. They start looking at your income, all that. You see if it match up with where it coming from. Like you got an inheritance, something like that. They be looking at that shit. You go buy a car and you pay it off the lot and it's over 10,000. Oh yeah, the feds on your ass. You supposed to pay a little by little. Like you supposed to do 5,000 and then come back like a month later and give them the other 5,000. That's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to hand, like if you're going to buy a car like that, them all the money. A car dealership will tell you that. Like, yeah, that's not good to come give me all that money like that. You know, I'm going to put a little bit on it now, and then the rest, I'm going to make it look like you're paying it off. Because if you do, we're going to get investigated, and you're going to start getting investigated. So that cashier's check, this is both. That's why I said it's not too late to turn around. That's the feds on both ends. Kidnapping. So they're not, look, they're not going to suspect. Only time they're going to suspect the mother, but this is a different person. They can't say it was the mother. The only time they can suspect is the mother. Like if they go to the house and she's not there. She packed up and left. Rushing in. So that's the feds. That's what I'm getting. A few weeks. It's not too late. That's like them rushing in, like ATF and all that shit. Going to the house, kick the door in, some shit like that. So she might, I told she ain't taking nothing with her. I heard pack light. Erykah Badu. She ain't gonna take nothing with her. Just a bag, a suitcase of money. Damn. So the mom could be like anywhere. They could think the mom is anywhere. They might call her phone. You know, she might play it off like, what? My kid's missing? How the fuck my kids get missing? I heard. How the fuck I supposed to be watching my kids and they supposed to be visiting me today? How the hell my kids get missing? On the way of leaving. That's crazy. When you release resistance, allow things to come in a few days. When you let go. They gotta let this shit go and just work that, try to work it out. But this is like to the point where as though maybe the lady felt as though she gave her so many chances and she wanna let this go. Like I did what I could do to help you, but you didn't do anything. You was being shady, using scarcity tactics with the judge so you'll make sure this person lose their child, their children. When you let go, allow things to come in August. So something started letting go in August. The lady let go in August. With the final papers. Now the last court date is in October, where they can get adopted, you know, going to foster care, something like that. They could be, you know, already in foster. This crazy this year. They got a surprise for them. That's, let me get y'all some numbers. Prickly defenses. I see that over there. That's what I was just saying about the prickly defenses. How the hell you let why they on the way to the fucking airport, y'all? Knowing that they supposed to be coming and bring the kids there. So when they find out these kids missing, they gonna go to the house. The shit's still in there. Then they gonna call her like, Miss So and So, where you at? I'm on my job. Why? What's going on? You know. But they on the way to the airport. They out. They got that money. That's a lot of damn money. $100 bills, $50 bills in that bag. They don't need nothing else. Let me tell you some numbers. It's crazy what I'm seeing, yo. The girl that's helping her, like, she like kind of husky, like, so you know, like one of those girls from the hood. They're like one of them studs. Like, they be wearing a baseball cap and shit, but they real, you know, like a stud, built like a stud. She don't mind. She's like, if it get ugly, just, you know what to do, call me. That's probably why she said what she said. It looked like she ain't getting no anyway. Stuck up, bitch. I just heard that. That's crazy. Let me get some numbers. Then I'm done. This is crazy. How the hell I picked that up? Let me get some true crime oracles first. Surveillance. Run away. Didn't I tell you they're going to make sure they ain't got no cameras? Caregiver. Travel. I can't. It's even coming out in here. It's even coming out in these. It's even coming out in this. Alive. Imprisonment. Trying to tell you. Control. Didn't I say? Natural disaster. Regret. Spousal partner left. Told you that. Home. Didn't I tell you you're going to leave that shit at home? They're going to leave some something. Accomplice partner crime. Desert. Wherever they going. Trying to tell you. Desert. Somewhere. It could be like somewhere in the desert. You know, where they can't be found. You know what I'm even getting? I don't know why I picked up that place. Let me get these numbers. Where their eyes was watching God. You remember that little spot they had? But it's a tropical storm right now, so I don't think they would go there. But you know what? If you watch Their Eyes is Watching God, they be having them little islands that is just a few people, and they just got these little cabins, little huts and stuff. They cook together. They dance together. I'm picking up some place like that. That's crazy. They must know how to do passports good. Somebody know how to do some passports. 34. Manifest your dreams. They gonna manifest their dreams, I guess. I wouldn't do it. I just do what I have to do. 23, unity and cooperation. Told you, unity and cooperation. 3, fulfill your soul mission. It's all about, this is all written. That's all I can say. If I can turn back the hands of time. I just heard that. Yeah. If I can turn. That's crazy. 2222. Abundant blessings. Guess that's that $100,000 cashier's check. That is a blessing, ain't it? Man, how the hell did that clear to it? It got to be a federal bank. Federal Reserve Bank. That's why it's federal. This is like a Federal Reserve Bank. It would have to. I don't think a bank would cash $100,000 cashier's check. So it got to go through a federal bank. It gotta go. Hi everybody. I wasn't ignoring you. I was looking in like seeing shit. Federal Reserve Bank. This is at a damn. You gonna go do this at a Federal Reserve Bank? You bold as hell. And with a disguise. 666. Balance and harmony. Damn demon that got it them, y'all. I don't know, y'all. But, you know, it's been fun. It's been real. Y'all make sure. I'm gonna let y'all know when that contest is. When you can win $50 Cash App if you can get your own reading out of 3 tarot cards. I'm gonna just toss it. I'm gonna put it up, and then you tell me, you know, on here what you got out of those cards, and the one that's closer to what I'm thinking that I got, you will get a $50 Cash App. Okay, so make sure you join me. I'll let you know when that happens. Okay, but anyway, you know I love you. Y'all make sure y'all stay safe out here, because I don't know what the hell they driving crazy out here. Ain't that speed limit 40 miles an hour? You see how fast they driving down this road? See what I'm saying? They don't pay attention to no signs. Y'all gotta be careful out here. The reason why I'm saying that, people don't pay attention to those signs. Say 35, 45. You see how zoom 80 miles an hour. Y'all better be careful out. Y'all going out there drinking. You drink too much. Be cautious about that. Try to make sure you have money to take an Uber. Go back and pick up your car, whatever. And so and so and so. So I'm going to be sitting here meditating and enjoying we're going to do our 4-day fast. I have not forgot about that. Okay? But I love y'all. Y'all take care. Ta-ta.